Hello. This is Justina. Welcome to my bullet journal video. First one. I started my first bullet journal in August 2017, and now it is July 2019. So I'm just going to be flipping through and talking about where I was at and how I got to where I was. So here we are. These are some stickers that I printed at work. It's my mom's cat, my cat, and a random cat off the internet. I started this bad boy in 2017. One of my friends was like, "Do you know what a bullet journal is? You should probably get one. They're really helpful. They're really fun." And I was like trying to do some illustrations. I did journaling in the past, but nothing like this as an adult, so it's really exciting. I went through and tried to do the whole rest of the year, but ended up failing and not doing the rest of that. And then I was drawing some stuff for lists, like lists of things that I needed to do, but it just took a long time. I tried to do trackers didn't work for me. Here I did journaling like I used to do, where I would write about what happened while we were out. We were going to Blackwater Falls, and I would draw little comics of people, of us, in that time, in the hammocks. Yeah, we had some kielbasa. I guess we saw some mushrooms. Stars that night. So it was nice. The ones where I would tell a story, they were nice, but then when I was planning, it was just a little bit harder for me, because what I was doing is I was creating these rectangles, and then I was putting I was limiting myself to that space, and then I wasn't able to express myself. I would leave so much blank space. But these are little things. My friend came back from Japan, my friend Lucy, and she brought a bunch of things, and this guy used to be Smellable, and I just put them in there. See, this is, it's so restrictive, but I did that for a long time. I did that all of 2017. This is probably one of the ugliest spreads I have. I didn't really, I knew it was ugly. I made this, I knew it was ugly. And then, I did not drink water, and I was like, why didn't you drink water? And I crossed it all out, and I don't know. Look, there's a little plant. I was using an app where I had to feed my plant. But, things got better. Slowly. See, I was trying to post YouTube videos even back then. I got really into doing something like this, though. It seemed like the perfect amount of space for me. I would have enough room for Monday through Friday, and then a little bit Saturday and Sunday, which was just enough. Oh, so I guess I had gone to England at some point. And here I'm working on my project. This is one of my favorite themes. It was actually inspired by a sticker that Cheyenne Barton made, which is crazy because I didn't now I'm a bigger fan of her, but before I was just who is this girl? I like that drawing. So I made a bunch of these little guys, tried another habit tracker. This budget thing was really great in England because I guess it was a lot easier because I would pass the store every day, so I limited myself to 20 pounds a day, which was so cool because I don't know, I have to drive everywhere in America. So yeah, I just love a woodland theme, and then I just I use my favorite layout here. I feel I'm going too slow, I can't tell. Oh, this was finals. I really recommend this. It's I would fill it in as I was working on the final, so the farther I got, the more the color changed. And I actually ended up only getting to 3 there. It doesn't matter, but you know, submit. This was so fun. Like I got it, I was like checked off, and it was really cool. December, I tried again for a theme. Pasted some things in there. This was something that I didn't do at all, like before, but now I do it all the time. I cut this little page here because I was moving on to a new year, 2018. I think my camera might run out of batteries, but let's just keep going until then. I love circles. I think they look really great in a bullet journal. This was some acrylic that I found. It was like a shiny acrylic. I was going to use it for a cosplay actually, and then I ended up not using it. So some yearly goals. This doesn't make sense to me, like the flowers in the winter, but oh well. It matches color-wise. I was doing great. You know, I printed this on really thick paper, which was not the best idea because then your pages like are really thick, but I love this like color scheme here. I started, you know, adding some photos. They're all on theme. It's really cool. Some washi tapes. Oh, that's actually just colored pencil. Yeah, then there's another like color coding. Still using the rectangles. This was a really cool thing that I did where I did my reflections for like the whole month. This was half a year. And so I went back to it every month, which was honestly a miracle. Like a lot of them are like, oh, I forgot, whatever. This is really cute too. Also a circle. Love circles. This was a production schedule for my senior project. I was moving these things around all the time, which was really helpful because obviously I didn't stick to my production schedule, but it really helped me like visualize the amount of weeks that were to come. Tried to do a budget in America, didn't work out. But these guys are funny. He actually has feet down here, which is which is funny. But yeah. This one's really cute. I just like used a really soft colored pencil to fill that in, and it ended up really looking good. This was a new washi tape. I went, I don't know, got these at some convention. I love them. They're still somewhere. I'm holding on to them, not using them too fast. This was just like note taking. Another circle. Love it. I love this calendar. I've been using it a lot too. Like I just think it's like squat, and the fact that it's pink and like it's February themed, but it's March. I don't know what's up with that, but it's really cute. So I was still doing my square method. That's one of the ugliest ugliest boys I've ever made, but I got like so into chickens, man. Like it was all I was thinking about because of my senior project. I drew chickens all the time. This was a simple one. I just needed something, you know. This is another end of year crazy finals thoughts. And then I graduated. Yay! I remember doing this. It was like a week after graduation. I was pretty stressed and it helped me de-stress. What happened to my chicken? It was pretty good. It was a good way to look back. I looked back on the things that have changed for 4 years, the past 4 years, and then I wrote about actually graduating, which was weird. Here's the chicken, of course. And I did this actually in the same Barnes & Noble. I just kind of went for it. I just kept going. Which, like, I made these squares. I didn't use this. You know, I barely used that. So it looks really nice. But, like, if I were to do it now, I would save making that rectangle for afterward. This one was really cute. I think it got a lot of attention on Instagram, too, because it's so summery. I guess June is my month, man. I actually used watercolor for this, and you can see the pages got pretty wrinkled, but this brand is really good at holding it, actually. I taped it down. You can see where the tape was right there. And so I held it down while I was adding this watercolor. Held out pretty well. This was also taped down, and I just did like a random color thing. I love those colors. Here I was just writing. So this was Shenandoah. Went to the national park. And I just, I needed to write it all down. My experiences. July. Here I was applying. That was my life. Just applications. See, here I did another 6-month thing and I didn't come back to it. I forgot to fill it out. Started working at Guinness. This was my interview actually, which is funny. Here's Colorado. So this is a lot of writing. It was just us going on our trip. I tried to use colors, but I didn't really like put any pictures in or anything like that. I just made sure to talk about what happened. I really like what I did here. I just like summarized where we were. Like I went back and did that in the margins, which was great. Intermission, some inside jokes, and then I just kept writing. It's a lot. It was a lot of days. I think I had like up two or three pages like each day. Yeah. So I actually went back and did this because there was a lot of blank space. I barely used my bullet journal at this point. And then time passed, you know? I was writing, I was working, I was drawing, I was living. See, I was meant to do this, but then I finished my bullet journal, so. Here's when I really picked it back up again. I thought I would use a lot more pictures, obviously inspired by Cheyenne Barton. She doesn't know me, but you know, I watch her videos. I liked like having these things really, you know, gives you color and it makes it look good. And just having all these little call outs, little color coding. Get closer to a pull up. Yeah, and this was just like I was playing around with some markers and figuring it out. This was just me writing about my life. Did some little doodles. I love those doodles. I think it's really cute. Yeah, I love this like color scheme here. Got my hair done. These are her stickers. Oh my god, this is just gonna be about her, isn't it? And this is one of my favorite spreads ever. I love the like deep tones in it while like also calling out like light things. And then I like doodled all up on here, and there's a little Korup guy. I like it. And a mini calendar. It's just what I need. I mean, I just needed enough room to write a little bit, a calendar and some reflections. It's just missing an anxiety tracker. That's all that I'm missing. But see, like now what I do is I do like the date and then I write. So like if I had a square for this day, it would be so much empty space, and this one would be like not enough space. So that's why I don't do the square method anymore. I love this photo. It's my fave. But yeah, this is also really cute. I just needed some space to write, and I think it just turned out really well. So I'm excited because this is coming to the end of the bullet journal, but I really like the style that I've like started to create, and it's a lot of fun. Yep, that's the last page. Actually, I mean the last page is me trying markers. I do that at the end to see if they bleed through, and I did, but yeah, I just keep that there. And then I did a little summary for you guys, just like the video. So that's it. That's what I got. It's pretty fun. I hope to be able to make more like this, where I give myself enough room, you know,
ideas?
in writing. But my next video will be about my trip to the Great Smokies. I did a thing where I wrote about it, but I like left space for like pictures, and I did little drawings, so it's really fun. You know, you can see the difference like in how much I improved though. Like going from something that's blank, then to something that has more illustration, and then moving toward, you know, writing and pictures and stuff. It's just, I would say it's a little all over the place, but it's also really cool. So that concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.